Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Gaming Memer Man, and I am here with the Xbox Series X. Or if you count the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S together, you can call it the Xbox Series Sex. Ooh. I kind of have to keep my voice down a little bit. My mother is recording lectures upstairs, so, you know, I didn't even get to record in my father's office like yesterday because he's doing work in there right now. So, it's not going to look as professional as it did then. But you know what, you guys? These are the sacrifices that we all have to make. These are the things I sacrifice to give you guys quality entertainment. I couldn't finish that with a straight face. But here's the packaging. Absolutely tragic that we did not get Halo Infinite day one. Although I have never played a Halo game before, so this console is actually going to allow me to take my first steps into the Halo universe, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, let's unbox this thing. Ooh. Yeah, can I? Ooh, I might have to improvise here. I didn't bring... Oh, you know what I can do? I can use a pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. In this case, it's a literal. Let's see if that'll work. Alright, got that. Ooh, did that? I think that did it. Oh, this pen's about to break. This thing is old. This is an old pen right here. Oh, and there are tabs up there, seals on the side too. I gotta get these. Pen is mightier than the sword. Oh yeah. Tape cutting ASMR. This is the quality content that you guys subscribe to see. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Oh yes. Oh, and my cat's walking in here. You wanna come up on the table, Lucy? Well, guess what? You can't. You cannot come on. Oh man, my fingers are covered in... No, Lucy, what did I say about coming up on the table? God damn it. I hate this new cat. I want Rosie back. Every day is a miserable struggle. Come on. Gotta be careful not to... Okay, there we go. Pen is mightier than the sword, so let us unveil this. It's gonna open up. Lucy, you are such an egomaniac, hogging part of the screen like that. I mean, how dare you? Even if it's just a tiny fraction. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna open this like a Zelda chest. Oh, well, oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm opening it from the wrong way. Open it like this. Yes, Lucy is indeed helping me. There it is, you guys. The refrigerator. I gotta visualize the Xbox. I gotta sniff the Xbox. I gotta taste the Xbox. I gotta wash the Xbox. I gotta date the Xbox. I gotta be the Xbox. So, if you guys know what I was referencing, it's not a very hard reference to get, but there it is, and wow. It's about the size I expected it to be. A lot of people were saying that it was smaller than they expected. Ooh, wow, this is a heavy boy. Okay, this weighed more than I expected it to. What is this? Xbox customer support, how to sync the controller to the console, which, and I'm assuming that there's more, yeah, there's more stuff back here. You open up the flap. So I'll unbox the console, or unbag the console in a second. I'm going to set the console off to the side, plop it right there on the couch. Alright, so for those of you guys out there who don't know, I was not a fan of the Xbox One controller. I thought it was very uncomfortable to hold, and when you're getting intense during a game, when you're like really pressing down the buttons, then it, like the buttons kind of, I don't want to say dig, but like I guess like they don't really sink in like comfortably. It's just like a very rigid push, and since they're convex, they kind of like push back up into your thumb, which during intense gameplay it just was like ugh. So like if you guys need an example, when I talk about this Wii remote that I have right here, if you look at the A button, like you can press it at different amounts of pressure. But you know what? I'm willing to give this thing a second chance. it has been quite a number of years, and this controller is really, it's really a refinement of the Xbox One controller. So let me see if, well, the buttons have definitely improved. Yeah. All right, you know what? I like this better. This is a lot better. You know what I think it probably was? Is I think it was maybe because I was younger and I had smaller hands. I don't have small hands now. You guys are the biggest hands, huge fingers. So, and you got the battery compartment back here, which Xbox niggers when they need batteries. Man, I'll suck your dick. You guys have seen that meme. You know what I'm talking about. That is a very funny meme. Triggers feel really nice too. Yeah, it's basically a refinement of the Xbox One controller, and I like this. I definitely like this better than the Xbox One controller. So now, let's see, what else do they have in the bag? I also signed up for Xbox Game Pass too. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but oh, it has the exact same power cord as the PlayStation 5, and very similar looking HDMI cable. So that is interesting. Let me actually get these Duracell batteries out. I don't know why I mentioned the brand name, because it doesn't really matter. Oh, Duracell. Oh, yeah. Oh, Duracell. Look at you guys. Not with all, these are special Duracell, not for retail sale. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't know if you guys can read that. My phone is kind of set up. It's stacked up against a hard drive and a Wii remote. That's how I'm getting this angle. It's on top of a stack of Blu-ray shelves. Yes, I still buy Blu-ray. I know it's cringe, but let's get these batteries in here. Now, I actually do agree with what Review Tech USA has said in the past about how you know, yeah, batteries are kind of an inconvenience because if you don't have any lying around, it is easier to just grab a controller if you charged it. But what if you forgot to charge a controller and you just have some batteries lying around? You know, again, like the inverse of the problem can also be true. Oh, there you go. Controller works. This will also be great as a PC controller in case I ever want to use it, although I do prefer mouse and keyboard, although there are some games where, oh yeah, and also that is a very loud D-pad. I forgot to point out. Much better than the 360's D-pad. I like it that it's a clicky kind of thing, not trying to go for like a Nintendo D-pad that they failed miserably at on the 360, and the Xbox One controller did have a genuinely good D-pad, kind of like a Game Boy Advance kind of D-pad, like what you saw on the SP model. So, and will this thing stop flashing? And now, there isn't anything left, which, quick start guide. I'm not going to roast anybody who uses a quick start guide after I basically did it to myself yesterday, so womp womp. So now let's get this heavy rectangular boy out of its bag. And it says, Xbox, power your dreams, because even dreams need to be digitized nowadays, because humanity is losing its touch with its spiritual self, or some bullcrap like that. So let's strip this down nice and good. Oh, and I'm unboxing it upside down too. Oh, this is such an unconventional. This is what you don't get from the big boys at IGN, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real shit, and there it is, or at least the butt of it. Yeah, so. Oh man. Ooh, it's kind of difficult to grip because it's rectangular, but yeah, here it is. And yeah, I can fit this in my entertainment space, but it'll have to be on its side. So you got the really cool looking vents up here, and I need to try out that ping pong ball trick where people have put a ping pong ball up here on the vents while it's running, and it like makes the ping pong ball float. I don't know if that's real. I will believe it when I try it for myself, but I've seen multiple people do it saying, guys, it's real. So look on the back here, 2 USB ports, which I am assuming are USB 3.0, LAN port, power cable input, HDMI out, and the storage expansion card slot, which is so weird to think about. Like, memory cards are making a comeback with this console, kind of. And, oh, also there's a USB port on the front plus a sync button, which, weirdly, you press it like a normal button. It has like a bit of a springiness to it, plus with a click once it actually does, when you push it in all the way. Like, the power button right there is just normal, actually no, that's not the power button, excuse me, that's the eject button. Power button is up here. So that's weird. I wonder, it's like these ones are clicky, like the eject and power button, but this one down here, the sync button, it's springy with a little bit of a click once it pushes in all the way. So that is somewhat strange, but with Xbox Game Pass and the backwards compatibility, I cannot wait to try the original Red Dead Redemption on this console, because I've seen the Xbox One X enhancements of the original Red Dead 2, of the original Red Dead. No, Red Dead Redemption 1 wasn't a... Oh, God, wow, I'm fumbling over my words. I was about to say Red Dead Redemption 1 wasn't a thing back then, which it was. So, speech 100, intelligence 100, infinite IQ. So, oh, man, the edges. You could bash somebody's skull in with this console. It's fucking... Like, this thing feels durable as fuck. I mean, I'm not going to test the durability of it, but still, this thing feels like it could last a lifetime. So, I don't really have much more to say other than that, but I'm going to get this thing set up. I am definitely going to be streaming some Spider-Man Miles Morales at some point in the future. I wanted to stream some last night, but I ran out of time. I had homework to do, and, you know, I ended up going to bed early because I was super fucking tired. And also, I will be streaming Bug Snacks at some point, too. My sister tried it. She said it was pretty good. So, what else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I will be streaming this. Xbox Game Pass will definitely give me a ton of awesome games to try out, which I'm on my first month. I got it for only $1, so, you know, your first month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is only $1. So, it's an amazing deal. It's amazing how pro-consumer Microsoft is being ever since how much they botched the launch of the Xbox One back in 2013. And then Phil Spencer came in and just gave a complete 180 to the brand. And now this being the first new console, not like a mid-gen refresh like the 1S or the 1X, this is a brand new next-gen console under Phil Spencer's leadership. And I'm genuinely excited, because this thing seems to be a powerhouse. It seems to be a little more powerful than the PS5. I'm not sure by how much, though. We still need to wait and see for more games to come out and do some side-by-side comparisons of loading time, because this also has integrated SSD technology just like the PS5. So, I'm going to stop rambling and wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune into my live streams whenever they go live. Some I may schedule, some I may not, so hit the subscribe button to be notified of when I go live, and then if you want to actually be notified, hit the bell, because Susan Wojcicki, you are a terrible, terrible human being. And I hate you with a burning passion. Don't forget to dislike YouTube Rewind next month, guys. So, alright, I'm gonna wrap this up.